Hi, today's tip is about managing your thoughts. So, the best way to keep yourself in the best frame of mind, which in turn affects your emotions, is to manage your thoughts. A thought produces an emotion. So, let's just do an example. So, let's say you have the thought, um, what if I screw up? What if I make a mistake? What if I do it wrong? What if people don't like it? Any one of those thoughts. Now, if you feed that thought and you continue on this spiral of, well, what would happen? And what's the worst thing that could happen? How's that make you feel? So if you just feel into that, like, let's say the thought is, maybe I'm not enough. If you're out there building your business and talking to people and giving sessions and helping people, and you feel like an imposter or who am I? The underlying thought is, who am I to do this? What makes me think I'm qualified to do this? Just start thinking along those lines and notice how you feel when you do that. Okay. Our thoughts produce feelings, and our feelings are affecting our energy, and our energy goes into every single thing that we do. So, do we want to carry that energy around for the day and put that energy into everything that we're doing? Or let's come back to, yeah, I am enough. I do know what I'm talking about. I do have experience with this. Notice how that feels. I'm meant to do this. I'm really good at this. I do make a difference in people's lives. Like, think about the people that you've met with. Think about those clients that you've made an impact on. Here's a little pro tip. Get yourself a notebook, and every time a client gives you a compliment, write it in that book. Keep it handy. We have an issue praising ourselves, probably because we were conditioned that way as children. Don't brag. Okay? So I want you to think about something that makes you feel really good, something you're proud of. Maybe it's a client you've made a difference in. Think about that. Get that feeling of pride and then tap it in here under the chin. So we're actually tapping that pride into the nervous system. So start your book, a notebook, okay? Record the praise, feel that, and then tap it into your nervous system, okay? So back to the subject of this video is choosing your thoughts, managing your thoughts. Our brains, human brains, are always going to come up with worst case scenario thoughts because your brain, its job is to protect us. So it is going to pop up thoughts that can create scary feelings. We want to manage that. So thank you. You can say that to yourself. Thank you, but no thank you. And I want you to think of that thought as a hot potato. And if you hold on to that thought and you give that thought time and space and pay attention to it, it's going to burn you. It's going to burn your whole day. And if you're burning your whole day, you're going to burn your life. Okay, hot potato, drop that sucker and go back to the praise. Go back to being positive. In my last video, I talked about building your self-esteem and confidence with your self-talk. So now let's factor this into that. Drop those unhealthy negative thoughts like a hot potato and refocus your mind back to the positive. And notice how that makes you feel. That's the energy you want to put into your business, putting it into your emails, putting it into your social media, putting it into your sessions. That's the kind of energy that you want to try to hold and maintain through the day. And it'll get easier and easier. So notice how you're feeling, pay attention to your thoughts, drop those unhealthy ones like a hot potato, and focus on building your self-esteem and confidence. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.